Welcome back now to Primetime Sports Friday. The way is now clear for the board of the Jamaica Football Federation JFF to set a new date for the elections once they get the go-ahead from world governing body FIFA. The latest development came after the Supreme Court denied the application for the continued injunction on the elections, which was set initially for January 14. 28 days ago, Beach Soccer Jamaica had a successful request for an injunction placed on the JFF Electoral Congress by the courts as they sought membership and voting rights. The initial injunction was granted, but a move to have it continue was dismissed by Justice Tara Carr, who believes there is no basis to continue the embargo as Beach Soccer is not an affiliate member of the JFF.
I wrote to FIFA, I told them about the situation, and I'm waiting on them to come back to me now and say, okay, we can proceed with the electoral matters.
But attorney for Beach Soccer, Hugh Wildman, says there are a number of issues which can be appealed as the judge referred to the JFF constitution, which speaks of beach football and not beach soccer.
The name beach football speaks to soccer, football, whatever name you give it. Once you qualify as being under that category and you have been so treated to represent that category, then you would have satisfied that particular requirement. And I don't think that the judge, see it in that context. So we intend to proceed on appeal in that context, because we're saying that we have been so treated over the years as filling that category. And as such, although you don't have the name Football Association, but soccer, we are one and the same.
But Chung says that was not the case.
The fact that the Constitution says that a beach football association is a member, it don't mean that you have to have the same name. It is not referring to the name of an organization.
A second issue which Wildman says went against them and is wrong had to do with the application of beach soccer.
We are a bit curious as to why, the judge in her wisdom, she went into the affidavit evidence supplied by the other side and to make the point that beach soccer did not complete its application to be a member, which is not correct. We have the documentation here to show.
Wildman says there is a case to be heard and that will be answered at trial on April 23.
And at the trial, all the parties will be available, possible for cross-examination, where they can be put in the witness box and we can cross-examine them to show that X, Y, Z, what we are saying is correct and what you're saying is not true. That is what takes place at the trial.
But what happens if the court rules in favor of beach soccer after the election?
The membership that is stated in Article 12 is not the limit in terms of who can become members, because Article 13 goes on to say that any legal person wishing to become a member of JFF can do so. So people can become members after the election, right? When you look at the Constitution though, they might not have a vote.
The election may still not go ahead before trial, as Garel and Beach Soccer Jamaica have appealed the latest decision by the courts.